Well, how do you think I got on? The morning I woke up and I had a funny feeling. I can't really put a finger on it. It was like a mild feeling, mild sensation of almost being happy. I thought that's funny. I haven't felt happy since 1983. I almost felt normal. I said to Shane, Shane, I feel almost sane. He said, well, what's all that about, old matey? I said, I don't rightly know. He said, well, you'll have to go and see the doctor. I said, Shane, that's a good idea. I'll go tomorrow. So tomorrow came and I went to see the old doctor. He work over Wardenfield way, he deal. I said, Doctor, I'm not feeling my usual suicidal self. I feel almost happy. He said, well, what's all that about, my old beauty? I said, I don't know her. He said, well, is your old diet still rubbish enough? I said, cheers, of course it is. He said, well, are you still drinking yourself to death every night? I said, cheers, of course I am. He said, well, are you taking any exercise, old boy? I said, Hoba. The only exercise I get is when I get up and go to the toilet. He said, well, that sound okay to me. He said, tell me, is anything going right in your life? I said, Toba, that's all gone pear-shaped. He said, well, I can't understand it. I can't understand why you got this feeling of feeling happy. He said, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on a course of depressants. I want you to watch EastEnders 2 to 3 times a week and thoroughly mix with alcohol. And you know what, my old beauty? If you're not back to your usual messed up self within a week, I'll eat my hat. I will. And you know what? That old boy was a wise old sage. He live over Acton way, he deal. The EastEnders rescue remedy worked a treat. In a couple of weeks I was back to my old confrontational self, flaring up at the slightest provocation. I can't tell you what a relief it was to be back in my bipolar skin. And do you know what, my old beauties? There's still a part of me that ain't right, though. There's still a part of me that ain't right. Deep down inside of me there's a convivial man trying to get out. Do you know what? I feel almost social. I hate it. I really do. I hate it. I yearn for the good old days when the roof falling down on your head would just about top off a good old day. It's like a completely blue, cloudless sky hanging over my head all the time. It's a bugger. It really is a bugger. But I'm not going to let it get me down, this feeling of non-despair. I'm not going to... There's always someone worse off than you. Someone with happiness in their life. And if I ever meet them, that really will bring a smile on my face, I can tell you.